welcome back to my channel. It has been a whole 5 months. I really do not know where the time flew. It's almost fall, so happy almost fall, everyone. I will not be sad to see this summer go. It has been a challenging summer, and I'm sorry for being away for so long. When I explain, I will try to make it a very brief explanation. You may understand why I have just had a lot of other things on my mind and taking up my schedule. So I'm going to start off with a bit of an explanation for my absence. And I tried making a video a week ago. Actually, it was over a week ago. And I could not post that video. It was like the world was converging on me and it was saying, no, this is not right. I was a hot mess. I was exhausted. I was choking at one time during the video. I was rambling. I was messing up on words, saying things backwards. It was a bad video on a bad day. So I went to editing and I tried to edit the thing about 6 different times and it kept dying. The computer kept freezing up. I kept losing everything I'd been doing. Went back to do it again. I would lose it again. My software was malfunctioning, and then I went to upload it and the whole computer shut down 4 different times during trying to upload. I was like, I think there's a reason why this video should not be going up. So hopefully today will work out much better. I'm not quite as exhausted as I was last time. Although I am in a time crunch because I have to be done with my video by 7 o'clock. And it's 6:30. So hopefully all will go well. There won't be any major catastrophes, no huge editing bits required. That's my plan anyway. So we started out last video, we were working up at my grandparents' house. It was about a week later that we went. It was a Monday. We were going to go again Wednesday and then Friday. We knew we had a lot more to do. And on that particular Monday, I was there maybe 5.5 hours, and I said, I'm too tired. We have to go home. We'll come back in 2 days, and then we'll get going again. So we didn't plan to go until Wednesday. We got a call from my grandpa in the morning saying, don't come yet. I'm working up here with, he was working with one of his sons. He said, I'll call you in a few hours, and we'll figure this out. So we waited around, and he didn't call. And so we called him about 3 in the afternoon and we said, do you have an update for us? Are we supposed to be coming? Do you need us? And he said, nope, actually, we're totally done. You do not need to come up to the house at all. The new owner sent a crew over, helped us out. We're completely done. We were a mixture of elation and confusion because there was so much more to do the last time we were there. That we went that evening anyway. We figured they're gone now, it's getting dark, no one's there anymore, so we went. It's about 6 o'clock, and we got there. The entire house, the front porch steps were gone. There was a big moat in the front of the house that you couldn't get over. It was filled with water for some unknown reason. We had to get in through the back door, which had to be broken to get into before, so we just walked right in there. The carpets were up, the kitchen cabinets were all torn down, the doors were all out, the cabinets in the hallways were all pulled down, the electricity was off. It was like walking into a skeleton house. It was shocking. So, there was no electricity, so we had to take our smartphones and do like a little flashlit tour for our own posterity, but that was crazy. We were so relieved to be done though, but I did cry a little bit because it's taken up so much of our time, and to have it just be over with was just crazy and wow. So finished up there, thought we'd have some time off from stress, and about the next week stuff started happening. In just over a month we had 5 appliances die, so we were busy researching and shopping and trying to find new appliances and getting them installed and everything like that. And then shortly after that, we found mold, so we were trying to tackle the mold in the house. And then our refrigerator died, which is the biggest problem we had, actually, because it turned out being a bigger problem than we thought. It took us about 2 months to settle on the refrigerator we wanted, because we didn't want the small refrigerators. They weren't big enough. And our old house has a small refrigerator nook that the newer refrigerators couldn't fit into. So it required a kitchen remodel. So then we did a kitchen remodel, had to reshape the refrigerator area, reshape the cabinets, get them out of the house to do that, get them back in the house, which was a huge process, really big, huge process. We had to call in all the reinforcements we could to move these cabinets and all that. We got the stuff back in, then Mom and I tackled the painting. I'm now a pretty good painter, so this is a good lesson for that. So something good came out of it. Got the new refrigerator in. Such a blessing to have this new refrigerator. I was without a refrigerator for almost 3 months with the whole finding it and then having to do the remodel, waiting for delivery, waiting for all that. It was a huge process. My mom has been not feeling great for a little while, so it's, you know, you got to kind of take things in stride and do things when she feels up to it. So we got everything done. We were so happy that we chose that particular weekend to get the refrigerator in, because by the next weekend my dad was feeling really, really sick, and for some reason his stomach was swelling up really massive, and we didn't know what was going on. He waited to go to the doctor because he just thought it would just pass and it would just be over with. He was just really bloated or something, and he just didn't get better. So finally, about 2 weeks ago, he went into emergency room saying, I gotta get some help. And took him 4 or 5 days to figure out what it was. He was hospitalized, but they found out he has lymphoma. And so now he is on chemo, he is doing treatment, he's really tired, trying to keep him well fed, trying to make sure he gets all of his medications and everything. We have put him in my bedroom for now, so he can have the room all to himself, he can have it quiet, he can rest, he doesn't have interruptions. We're supposed to keep him in a sanitary place for obvious reasons, his immune system. So we have an air purifier in there. We're trying to, you know, keep everything nice and clean for him. And I never really understood what people talked about. Oh, the family has such a hard time when someone in their family gets a cancer of some sort or a bad prognosis. And I get it now, because those 11 days he was in the hospital was really tough. And then the days he's been home since, it's exhausting. It's mentally and emotionally really hard on the body. It's hard on the emotions to see someone sick like that, feel like you want to be able to help them more, and there's nothing you can do. It's really difficult. So when I tried doing my last video was actually the day he started chemo, and so I was not having a good day, and it showed pretty evident in my video. But he is feeling a little better now, but he's not able to work right now, and he's probably not going to be able to work through the rest of the year, because he has his own business. He's a one-man business, and he can't keep up with the travel of it. So yeah, that's going to be another challenge we have to overcome. Gonna try to get helping my parents, trying to sell some things, trying to get them some finances, and I was considering setting up a GoFundMe page, because yeah, that's going to be a challenge with him not being able to work for a while. But I've never done one before, so I've got to look into that. I think that would probably be a big help. But I'm still in the figuring out stage, so I guess we'll go where we go, we'll get where we get, and we're just going to trust God all the way. And we know that my dad's going to come out on the other side really well, and really no scars, just back to his old self again and better than ever. That's what we're believing for. So yeah, if you feel to pray for the family, pray for my dad, pray for my mom, who is also not been feeling too well lately, and just for encouragement for me, if you just want to pray for just anyone in the family, that would be really appreciated. Much that would be much help, because we are in a lot of prayer and believing for really good things. So anyway, I know you came here to watch my stitching stuff. I have not been doing much with FlossTube or online. My Instagram is really far behind. I haven't updated it lately, but I will be updating it as soon as I do the video. I didn't want to update when I still had a video needing to post. So I also am going to be restarting my stitching blog. I have one, yes, I've had one for a number of years, but I kind of neglected it. But I found it the other day. I went back and looked at it the other day. Well, probably a month and a half ago is the other day, yeah. And decided I really want to start up on my blog again. So I'm going to be working on that. I need to get a new photo program before I can do it. And then I will share my URL. And I'm going to be posting pictures and information, and maybe if I can't do videos as often, I'll be able to do some blogging. That's great. I actually prefer the written word than doing videos and talking, because I can sometimes stumble and act a little ditzy sometimes, but I really love writing, and it comes out much better that way for me. So we will see how that works. I will keep you guys posted on that. For those of you who have written me with concerns for my absence, thank you so much for caring. Truly, I appreciate every comment I've gotten. And I'm sorry for not responding sooner. I'm not ignoring you guys because I don't care. I'm ignoring, that's it, that came out wrong. I'm not ignoring you because I don't care. I have not been responding because I've been kind of limited on my internet time, and I haven't really known what to say. But I want to take the moment right now to just thank each of you who have written me. Your kind words have been so appreciated. And I will try to do better. I will try to keep you guys better updated, and maybe even if I can't set up a whole wonderful video for you, just post a video every once in a while, just letting you guys know I'm still alive, I'm still breathing, and try to just keep you guys a little more updated with that. If I'm not on here as much, I'm sorry. I will try to do better, I promise. I will. So I'm going to show you what I have been working on with stitching, because even though I have not been frequenting YouTube and all these different stitchy sites, I have been stitching in my spare time. I've spent a lot of sleepless nights stitching. Probably one reason why I've been so tired. But hey. Anyway, I have, how many finishes do I have to show you since my last video? 7. I have 7 finishes to show you. So I'm just going to get going on that. So the first finish I have is, I think I'm going to do them in order of my finishing. So this one is with Thy Needle and Thread, Here a Peep, There a Peep. And I just stitched this on a spare piece of linen I had. I think, I'm not sure what this fabric is called. This could be lamb's wool. I am not sure. The colors, I did not do all of the recommended colors because it called for all week's dye works. I chose my own DMC, except for the blue in the dress. I did use the mint julep that was recommended. And on the flowers, I used some DMC variegated that I had on hand. I think it was like 4120. I could be wrong on that. That's the number that's coming to my brain. But yeah, I did that one. It's actually really cute. Here a Peep, There a Peep. And then the second one is, I believe this is on, is this Mushroom Lugana or Bone Lugana? This is a Tralala picture, and I think the name is is it Jardin or Lapin, something like that. If I'm getting that wrong, I will post the names down below in the text. But this one's really cute. Again, I did my own color conversion on this because some of the colors just were not to my liking. I've been really changing a lot of colors lately in pictures. If I don't love them, I will just change the colors. And this one's really sweet. I think I stitched this around Easter, or maybe it was a little after Easter, thinking, oh well, I'll have it for my Easter decorating sooner or later when I get around to doing some FFOs, fully finishing them. I have not finished any of those last smalls that I showed you before. Sewing has been totally not in my life right now, so they will happen eventually, just not yet. And then I have this one, which is, I'm trying to remember, some of these names are so weird to remember because they're not in English. I think this one is called Myosotis Violets, something like that, from Tralala also. It was a little larger sampler, there was letters underneath it and a border, and I just liked the flower part, so I took off the alphabet on the bottom and took off the border, and I'm going to make this into a cute pillow or something like that. And again, I changed the colors because the colors actually looked a lot more like this in the picture. But when I pulled them from my DMC boxes, the colors looked nothing like the picture. So I just picked I picked out my own little color combination, which I really like. And this is on a piece of Silvery Moon Lugana. And if I remember some of the color conversions that I used, I did write some notes down, and I did get a new little filing system with the back to school stuff on sale. I decided to get myself a little way of keeping track of my progress and my projects and things. If I can recall the numbers, or if I wrote them down, the conversions, I can share them if you guys are interested. If you send me a note, want to know the colors, yeah, far more willing to share than just, just putting them all in the text below. So send me a message if you want to know. This is my next finish, which turned out wonderful. So happy with this one. I got my Ink Circles Blue Morpho finished, and I think it's just lovely. I think I only had half of it done when I showed you last time, so I finished both of these on... Did I finish both of the bottom parts, or did I finish both on this side? So anyway, that's done. It's beautiful. Love it. And I think this could be the Bone Lugana with the recommended threads. Now I will say, my mom went to order the same threads because she loves this so much, and she ordered from the same place I ordered my threads through, but it was several months later. Her threads came out looking nothing like mine. So she was stitching it, and she said, oh, I don't like the look of this. It's really blotchy. Like, there's brown in the green, and it turned out really weird. So she's considering returning the threads she got that she has not used and reordering, or picking some out in person. We keep meaning to get to our Acorns and Threads LNS, because I keep seeing all these videos and posts about Michelle Bendy, Stitchy, and other floss tubers getting together every month at Acorns and Threads, and I keep meaning to get there, but I've not been able to get there yet, and I'm a little irritated. But sooner or later I will get there, and we're thinking about picking out some thread colors when we can see them in person. Okay, so I've got this next finish, which I fold them. I know I probably shouldn't, but the bigger ones I fold, the smaller ones I roll. So I've got some folding lines. But this is Blossom Harvest. And she is now finished all but the beads. She had a lot of yellow in her ruffles on the side that I did not have done before. All of the yellow on the side was not done before. And then I did all the flowers and her hair and her arm, and I did rechart her arms just slightly because they weren't smooth enough for my liking, so I smoothed them out, and I think they turned out really a lot nicer. This is on a Silkweaver Jungle Boogie, and I just think she turned out really pretty. I'm gonna love putting all the beads on these sometime, but because I don't have them on there yet, that's just something more to look forward to, right? I am looking forward to it. Okay, got another finish, except for a few beads on this one also. I told you this was going to be the year of the finishes, and so I'm trying to finish some projects I've had on the loop for a while. This one is my fairy autumn fairy spirit from Passione Ricamo on Silkweaver Brandywine. Oh, she's so pretty. And this fabric is not showing up as pretty in this video. It's a lot more pink, and there's a little bit orange in it, and it's showing up very purple. And there's purple in there for sure, but it's not showing up as warm toned as it really truly is. And I had explained before that I got different skeins for the wings months apart, and they came out different tones. So I finished with one skein on the top part of this wing, and it had like a blue hue, and then the bottom part was going green, and I did not like that. And so I finally just decided I'd rather have two wings looking two completely different colors than having it be two-tone up and down. So I just ripped out all that I had on that wing and restitched it in the new thread. And then I had to put in all this burgundy border, and I finished her hair and part of the green cape. And I'm telling you, I had absolutely none of this burgundy left. It was another skin of my skein scenario. I have dubbed it the skin of my skein when I just have just a scrid, like basically I just squeaked by with the color. Absolutely, that's what happened with this one. So happy to have her done. I'm sad I can't get her framed by autumn because I'm just not in framing mode right now, and she's gonna need a big frame. Then this is my last finish, and I just finished this. Today is Sunday. I just finished this last Sunday, so this has just been a 1 week ago finish, and this is called Graystone Manor by Rosewood Manor. I love this picture. This took me about 2 weeks to stitch. I got on a roll. And you can read it. I can't read backwards like that, so you can read it. I really love the drama of the black trimming on this one. It really makes it pop. And I did not change any colors on this one. I did everything exactly right, except for one thing, and it was an accidental, but it turned out to be a good accidental. I was supposed to do the letters in black, and I ended up misreading it, and I used 3802, which is in the only place it's in is in these little eyelets up here. And I used the 3802, and I actually prefer it to the black. And then I did my own initials and the year. But anyway, I love this one. It's just stitched on plain white Lugana, but it's so pretty. I really, really, really love this one. I enjoyed every stitch of it. Seriously, I just enjoyed every stitch. So those are my finishes. I've got some good happy dances in this this last couple months. I have two whips, and one of them you've not seen before, so I'll start with that one. This is a new start / whip, and this is by the Etsy shop Stitchline. This is just a cat silhouette. This is the same company, same designer that made the Tinkerbell picture that I stitched from my mom for Christmas. This is a cat silhouette. I will go ahead and insert a picture of the finished design here. I think it's going to be really cute. my mom and I both went together and ordered, she ordered an elephant with a mommy elephant and baby elephant, and I ordered this one, because you buy one get one free through this particular Etsy shop. I don't know why I'm having a hard time stitching this one. I think it's the confetti, and that stitching it for Christmas really stressed me, so I think I'm just kind of transposing that stress onto this one when it's not that big of a deal. But anyway, and then this is the other one I have been working on just this week. I am currently working on this one because I had to order some new thread. I ran out, and I got the thread, and I am now working on it again. This is the Sampler O Chats by Jardin Prive, and this is being stitched on the Light Oatmeal Fiddler's Ada 18 count, and it's turning out really cute. And I'm using the Bleeding Hearts Through Threadworks thread. What I've done since my last video is this border all up here and down, and then all of this. So that's what I've done since my last video. So it's coming along quite nicely. I was working on the bird cage and these little flowers and the bird cage last night. I almost got it done, but not quite. And then I did the cat and the flower the day before that, and so yeah, it's coming along really nice. I do want to start a new project because I finally got the fabric for Time Traveler. Yes, I did indeed. But I'm trying to get a little more project work done, these ones, before I start the new one. That resolve may not last long. I might start it tonight. Just saying. The only other things I was going to show you, because I've got to cut this short because I have about 2 to 3 minutes left before I have to run. I also had a birthday since my last video. Yes, in July I had a birthday. And I'm just going to show you one thing I got because it is stitchy related. And the other part is not, well, okay, you're just going to have to bear with me here because this is my, I don't want you reading my notes, but this is my box of Chronics I haven't organized. I got the 35 colors of DMC from my mom. Yes, I did. And I bobbinated them all. I have not used them yet, but I got them and I'm really excited. So I got the tin as well. I've got to decide what I'm going to use for the tin. But I was so happy to get those. I don't know how long it would have taken me to get them if I hadn't gotten them for my birthday, because I was not in a position to place that order yet, but I got them and I'm so happy. So, oh, and I was going to mention, I did have a very sweet fellow stitcher. Her name was Beverly. She gifted me the threads for a project. I was gonna grab it to show you. It is a variegated sampler from a 1988 cross stitch magazine, and it is a bird. It's got some birds in it and some samplers, and it's just a variegated sampler. There's no name. And I was missing a couple colors in the variegated because they were older variegated colors, and I had just posted somewhere that I was wanting to know where I could still get them, and she wrote me and said, I got like every color you need, so I want to send them to you. So she sent me the variegated threads I needed to stitch the sampler. Very excited about that. So I have that all kitted up, and I'm not sure when I will start it, but it will be pretty soon, and I will be sure to show it. So Beverly, if you are watching me, which I don't know if you are, but if you are watching, thank you so much again, and I'm sorry I've not written you back. As you can tell, I've been a little busy. Last thing I was going to show you before I say goodbye, before I sign off, I have, this is only just a little sampling, but I have some new additions to my Etsy shop, and I'm going to show you. And I've had this nifty little display for a while, but I've not pulled it out until now. I've got these adorable little bronze bird charms, and I've got this really cute turquoise and pink themed one. this yellow floral themed one. This is a blue and brown, and the stone in the center is really cool because it changes from blue to brown. Really pretty. I've got these heart themed charms now. So I've got a pink, a purple, and a black. And they're so sparkly. They don't even show up in videos well, but they're so sparkly. I have now added a patriotic theme. I'm going to come over here. And I have a couple takes on the patriotic red, white, and blue with the flag. And I'm going to try to add more of these as I go, but these are currently on my shop right now. I will put the information below. And then I've got this really pretty pink and turquoise hummingbird one again. And I'm showing you this again because I have an addition to show you. And now I can't find it, so now I feel weird. Oh, here it is. I am now selling this as a set. This really beautiful hummingbird needle minder with this hummingbird scissor fob. They are so pretty together. I'm selling that together and I have one set available. So if you're interested, check out my Etsy shop. Just a moment. Sorry, I got interrupted. So anyway, yes, if you're interested in any of these or in this really pretty set that I have only one available right now, it's on the Etsy shop. I had a sale recently, but because I'm not doing videos, I didn't get to advertise much. But anyway, that's that. I hope you've enjoyed what I've shown you. I know that some of these are really popular patterns, but some of them haven't been given as much camera time as they deserve, because some of them are just really, really pretty. So hope you found something you like, and that I can inspire you to just keep stitching even when you're going through challenging times, because that's just, sometimes you just gotta do it. Pull out a good audiobook. Just try to let the world melt away for a little bit while you just make something beautiful. Thank you so much for coming back and watching and supporting me with your prayers and your kind thoughts, your kind words, your comments. I love every single comment, and I will try to do better with responding to comments. Even if I just give you a heart, please know I appreciate it. And I will try to do better and try to keep better contact with you guys. I have seen I've lost quite a few subscribers, which makes me sad, but I still appreciate those of you who remain, who are loyal watchers, and who still like me after all this time. So I'm going to sign off because I am actually late now. I've got stuff going on. I will catch you next time. Stay safe, be well. Those of you who are having hurricanes, I just pray you guys are kept safe, that you do not have the amount of loss that you have feared, and that you all come out of this unscathed and better on the other side of it. Until next time, be brilliant and be blessed, and ciao for now.